Chapter 8. Day 2. Lana found herself deep in thought, contemplating the uncertainty of whether this particular dream would become a reality. She couldn't help but reflect on the many dreams she had witnessed turning into tangible experiences in the past. However, she couldn't shake off the nagging question of whether this dream would follow suit and manifest itself in her life. As the minutes ticked by, Lana's anxiety began to intensify. She tried to push away the thought that this dream was nothing more than a figment of her imagination, desperately hoping that it wouldn't come true. The fear of disappointment loomed over her, making her yearn for reassurance that this dream would remain just that, a dream. Seeking solace in the presence of Adelmo, Lana turned to him with a glimmer of hope in her eyes. She longed for his perspective on the matter, hoping that he would provide her with the reassurance she desperately sought. With a hint of vulnerability in her voice, she asked him directly, "Do you genuinely believe that this dream will actually come true?" Adelmo's response was filled with uncertainty, mirroring Lana's own doubts. He acknowledged that not all the dreams they had envisioned 3 months ago had come to fruition. It was only towards the end, right before they ceased altogether, that they started to materialize. His words carried a sense of caution, reminding Lana that dreams don't always become reality, even if they seem promising at first. Lana took a moment to absorb Adelmo's words, her mind still consumed by nerves and apprehension. After careful consideration, she reluctantly admitted, "I suppose you're correct." She realized that while she wanted to believe in the power of dreams, she couldn't ignore the possibility of disappointment. Lana understood that sometimes dreams remain just that, dreams, and she needed to come to terms with that possibility. Glancing at the clock, Lana realizes it's time to check on Sierra. She rises from her seat and makes her way to Sierra's room to see if she's already awake. To Lana's surprise, Sierra is already up, fully dressed, and prepared for school. However, Lana notices a sense of unease in Sierra's demeanor as she sits on her bed, staring blankly at the wall. Concerned, Lana takes a seat beside Sierra, wanting to understand what's troubling her. Lana gently asks Sierra if everything is all right, to which Sierra responds with a simple "Yes, I'm fine." Not convinced by Sierra's brief answer, Lana probes further, expressing her observation that Sierra seems to be preoccupied with something different than usual. Sierra opens up about her thoughts, revealing her confusion and apprehension about the sudden change in her aunt and uncle's behavior. She shares her inner turmoil about being welcomed into their home after years of distance. As Sierra shares her concerns, Lana listens attentively, offering her support and understanding. She acknowledges Sierra's feelings of confusion and reassures her that it's okay to feel overwhelmed by the sudden shift in her family dynamics. Lana encourages Sierra to express her emotions and assures her that she is not alone in navigating this new chapter in her life. Together, they discuss Sierra's fears and uncertainties, creating a safe space for Sierra to process her emotions and seek comfort in Lana's presence. Lana hesitated for a moment before responding, her words carefully chosen as she tried to make sense of the situation. "I'm not entirely sure what to make of this. It's possible that these people have good intentions. Maybe they see something in you that they admire and want to offer you a sense of belonging. Or perhaps they're on a journey of self-improvement, and reaching out to you is a part of that process. I can't say for certain, but I think it's important to keep an open mind about it all. Just know that I'm here for you. No matter what you need, just reach out and I'll be there." Sierra nodded in understanding, grateful for Lana's support. "I appreciate your perspective on this," she replied softly. The atmosphere suddenly shifted as a strange smell filled the air, causing Lana to react immediately. The overpowering odor made her nauseous, prompting her to rush to the bathroom. Sierra, catching a whiff of the same scent, followed suit, concern etched on her face as she watched Lana's sudden departure. As Lana struggled with the unpleasant sensation, Sierra couldn't help but worry about her friend's well-being. Standing outside the bathroom door, she hoped that Lana would be all right. The unexpected turn of events had left both of them feeling unsettled, but Sierra knew that they would get through it together. With a reassuring smile, she silently vowed to be there for Lana, just as Lana had always been there for her. As she strolled into the bathroom, her eyes fell upon Lana, who was hunched over, looking visibly uncomfortable. Sierra, concerned, approached her friend and inquired gently, "Was it the smell in that room that made your stomach turn?" Lana, with a grimace, responded, "Yes, I think so. There was a similar smell yesterday that had the same effect on me." The two friends exchanged worried glances, pondering the cause of Lana's sudden discomfort. After a brief pause, Sierra tentatively suggested, "I think you might be pregnant." Lana's eyes widened in disbelief as she quickly retorted, "What? No, I don't think so." Sierra, maintaining her calm demeanor, replied, "Well, think what you want, but the signs are there. At least one of them is." Lana's mind raced with the possibility as she tried to push away the thought of being pregnant, despite the nagging feeling at the back of her mind. Lana's stomach settled as she stood up, the notion of pregnancy lingering in her thoughts. Glancing at the clock, she realized it was almost time to take Sierra to school. With a mix of emotions swirling within her, Lana knew she had to address the situation at hand while also preparing for the day ahead. The conversation with Sierra had planted a seed of doubt in her mind, one that would continue to grow until she could confirm or dispel the possibility of being pregnant.